Megan coming out. Okay, so we're going to be changing the rear camber arms on this 2009 R3 Rx8. As you can see, right now the car is actually lowered on Tein Flex Z coilovers, and the cam gear here is basically maxed out. So I think right now we're running just under 2 degrees of negative camber, but with this new Megan arm here, we are going to have an extra adjustment here to run around 1 degree, maybe half a degree of camber in the rear. I think right there. So I'll show you what the exhaust setup on the R3, we got this Beat Racing dual resonated mid pipe. It's very thick in diameter. Also, the thickness of the piping is very good, and it helps keep the droning, annoying sounds out of the cab. We have it combined with the HKS catback, also very good size diameter. It's very smooth and flowing. If you look down the line of the entire exhaust, there's no sharp bends. It's a single exit, flows really well. Also a straight through muffler by HKS. But you think this setup would be quite loud, but it's the opposite. It's actually very quiet, has a really good note to it. Go. So many people don't know about the proper way to put the power plant frame back on an RX8. So quick explanation. There is some specifications on the factory service manual. Actually, the measurement is supposed to be taken. You want this to make sure this isn't bent and it's about in the correct position. But they're supposed to measure about 2 inches and a quarter, roughly, a little less, from the top of this power plant frame to this brace here. And this welded on little nut is actually so you can thread a bolt up here and adjust the power plant frame. Obviously, you have to have all these nuts loosened here at the transmission and back at the differential. You get it within spec, and then you torque everything down. And it's quite important because it changes the angle of the transmission and differential, and you want your drive shaft and everything aligned properly.